Today we're going to talk about admin and reporting. Reporting is one of the more powerful tools in this system. So we're going to set up a inventory report. At any time, you can come over here and pick a subject, and then we're going to, in this case, pick part usage, and we can just run that report. Simple as that. These are just reporting functions, so there's nothing that you can modify here, but it is reporting information back to you. So this is part usage is the name of this current report. And here's the columns that it's reporting on. So if I want to change this, if I go to select columns, if I want to take a column away, I would move it this way. If I want to add a column, you can scroll down and find the column that you would like, or see how mainly quantity starts with QTY. We can type in QTY and do a search, and it'll pull anything that has that. So that's really handy. So what we'd like to know is we're running out of stuff too much, so we want to see what we have the minimum quantity at. That's what's important to us. So we drag this column over and then hit save, and you'll notice product SKU will become the second column. So here we go, we'll hit save, and now product SKU has moved to the second column, and the quantity minimum is now the first column. So we like this report, so we're going to save it. So I'm going to say save report as parts, and we'll go ahead and say parts min. Save. Now, what's nice about this is if I want to come back and run this report again, if I go here to reporting, I can flip this down, click on parts min, and now all those saved columns that I have are back in place. So once I have this report done, I can export it to PDF, export it to Excel, make additional changes, and hit save. And then you'd just want to save that report again if you want to save that change. So once you have this done, what we can do is assign this report to different users or different user groups. So if I just want to assign it to one other user, I can select their name and hit add. But the more powerful way to do it is if we want to click on report user groups, and that comes from view users and groups and then report user groups. And then we want to add, and then we'd like to pick all of the general. So, and then we can just pick everyone if you wish. So I'm going to pick everyone. Now everyone has this report, and they'll find it under Tools and Reporting. So another thing that you can do with reporting is you can schedule a report to run. So we've made this just how we'd like it. We're going to schedule it. I want this to run every Monday, so I can check and see how my levels are doing, if I need to change any minimums. So we'll just call this parts min check. We'll do this weekly, and we'll run it in the morning on Mondays. So now it wants me to pick what report. So I'm just going to start by typing in the report name. So if I click our reports that we started here, and I'll hit next. And now what user do we want this to go to? So I want this to go to the admin, myself. And then next. And here we can add additional emails if we wish. So we'd put that email in here and hit add, but for now I just want this going to me. I'm going to hit save. Now that report is set up and it's going to run weekly in the morning on Mondays. So go back to reporting. So we've scheduled a report. We've added a customized report for every user. We can always come back and edit. If we don't like that name, we can edit the name. Or we can add additional reports. So if we just want to know about orders, we can come in and select orders. And again, here it is. We can do the same select columns, export to Excel, all the same options. Add those to users. So that's about reporting. Thank you for watching.